that someday all things will end. That misty night, that dismal moon, the dead search for their kin, while angels sleep in endless dark. The dead seek out sin.
Hello there, Silent fans. Today I want to talk about how much did Silent Hill have an impact on Harry Mason's life. Now there isn't that much evidence how he lived his daily life, but luckily there are some small evidence how Silent Hill affected his life. There are two questions I'm gonna answer for you guys. One is an extra bonus. Number one, how much did Silent Hill impact on his life? Number two is an extra bonus I wasn't planning to do on it, but I was like, you know what, why not? Number two is Harry Mason a good father? Let's get started with number one. Now I'm gonna use this small evidence I found in the song called Silent Hill Hometown. I know for a fact that this song is about Harry Mason and Heather. If you read the lyrics, it easily fits for Harry and Heather. Long time ago, I asked Joe Ramesa, the guy behind this song, I asked him on Facebook very long time ago, what is this song all about? He replied to me in a very poetry way. He was talking like, this song is about a man who survived Silent Hill, and he went on, he said in a very cool way. Sadly, I don't remember exactly how he said, and sadly I don't have the chat anymore because it was a very long time ago, like around 3 or 4 years ago. But he said to me that in the end it's about Harry Mason, but he said in a very cool way, and I wish I still had that chat because he said in a very cool way. Anyways, I went deeper into the song Hometown, and there is a story of Harry Mason talking in a bar about Silent Hill. Take a listen.
Through this fog they came along, dark creatures singing a terrible song. The rest of the bar laughed at him, only I felt my hope crept in. They found him dead the very next day. No more stories from him, I heard him say. We blame bad luck for his fate. Only I felt terror so great.
So this confirms that Harry Mason was going to a local bar, being very traumatized, talking about Silent Hill to the people in the bar. But sadly, people laughed at him. But there was one guy in the bar who believed in him. The guy who was speaking about Harry Mason in this song. He said, only I felt my hope grow dim. Only I felt terror so great. So in my eyes, there was one guy in the bar who believed Harry Mason's story. We blamed Harry Mason's death pure out of bad luck. But one guy felt the terror so great. That one guy who believed in Harry Mason's story, I think he started to believe Harry Mason's story when Harry Mason was found dead, because he was talking about this crazy shit about Silent Hill. But the next day, he died. But that one guy, he felt that terror. He knew Harry Mason was talking the truth. But keep in mind, I'm just speculating. This is how I feel towards that guy who was speaking in the song, and just keep that in mind. So yeah, this song confirms that Harry Mason was indeed very traumatized about Silent Hill. But seriously, every character that goes to Silent Hill, even if Silent Hill was real, like if I went there or you went there, we all will have been very traumatized. Because seriously, Silent Hill is freaking disturbing, scary. It will be extremely traumatized, So yeah, no shit, he's very traumatized. But again, it's a nice touch, It's a nice touch to, when you listen to the Hometown music, you just hear Harry Mason's life, what he was doing after Silent Hill. It's a very nice touch. Now, let's go to the second extra bonus question. Was Harry Mason a good father? He was indeed a very good father. He did everything to get Cheryl back from the cult. And not only that, when Cheryl and Alessa became one and God was born, later on, Harry Mason defeated the God. And after that, Alessa reappeared and gave Harry Mason a newborn baby. And Harry Mason took the baby and raised her as his own daughter, Heather Morris. But while Harry was raising Heather, he did have dark thoughts toward Heather when she was still a baby. Now let's read Harry's notebook. And keep in mind, there's some disturbing shit right here. Alessa was gone, dead. There was nothing I could have done to help. I simply clutched to the baby to my chest and ran off. The whole thing felt like a dream. but I had proof that it wasn't. The girl was nowhere to be found, and in my arms, the baby. Now 17 years have passed. It feels like only yesterday, and again, it feels like a million years ago. I confessed I had reservation at first about raising that baby. Could I love her? Her existence was truly unexplainable. I thought she could be that young woman who snatched away my beloved daughter. That led to sadness, anger. There were times when I put my hands around her tiny little throat. Several times I even considered abandoning her. That's what a terrible person I am. But I decided to raise her after all. I just couldn't seem to let her go. When you look at me, you laugh. So, even now, I can't forget about that girl. But I love you. I have no doubts about that. That's all I ask to believe. Again, Harry Mason being very traumatized by Silent Hill, raising Heather all alone by himself, having these dark thoughts. But rather, he put those dark thoughts away and he raised her as his own daughter. And Heather was very happy to have a father like Harry Mason. Here are two scenes that Heather was indeed very happy about having Harry as her father. In the first scene, when Heather calls Harry, she instantly smiles and is so happy to talk to his father. Take a look.
Dad, it's me. Yeah. Sorry I didn't call sooner. Okay, I will. I love you too, Dad. After the god was killed, the girl reappeared. She was holding a baby in her arms. Before she died, she gave the baby to my father. He loved me just like I was his very own daughter. Even though he didn't know who or what I was. It was so sudden. I never had a chance to tell you how happy you made me.
Now keep in mind, Harry Mason going to a local bar and talking about Silent Hill and stuff was only mentioned in this song, Hometown. It was never mentioned in the game Silent Hill 3. You know, it was never mentioned that Harry Mason was going to a local bar, being very traumatized, talking about Silent Hill. Again, it was only mentioned in the Hometown. This might not be canon, you know, it just was only described in the song, but in my eyes, it is, because we're talking about Silent Hills, and the guys behind Silent Hills are details lover, man. They are details lover. So in my eyes, Harry Mason going to a local bar did happen in the Silent Hill universe. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did enjoy this video, leave a like, it helps, you know. And if you're new to this channel and love Silent Hill, survival horror, then you're in the right place. I see you guys in the next Silent Hill video.